Hello and welcome to Talk Bowling episode 84. I'm John Condon.
I'm Tony Rucco. Talk Bowling is proud to bring you the latest information from the bowling industry, bowling tips, and updates on the largest internet bowling website, bowlingball.com.
Man, when you weren't here and we tried going through that,
See?
you messed it all up. You got that down.
I got it. I say it in my sleep. Right now. I'm saying it in my sleep.
that drives my wife crazy.
Yeah.
All right, today's question is from BJ. I've been a loyal customer of bowlingball.com for 5 years. I always look there first for the latest in ball releases at excellent prices, as well as the most thorough ball guides and comparisons. He's just trying to butter us up so that we read his question, because it's a long question. But thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate it.
It worked.
The only ball type missing from my arsenal is one that's designed to handle heavy oil and longer patterns. I was wondering what differences in ball motion and overall reaction there are, if any, between a ball with a symmetric core, such as the Storm Prodigy or the lane one Pink Panther, and one with an asymmetric core, such as the RotoGrip Infinite Theory or the 900 Global Bank Pearl. Should I take the core shape into account when I choose a layout, or is it a negligible factor? Are there any other advantages or disadvantages between symmetric and asymmetric cores? For the sake of reference, I'm left-handed, average 190 in 2 leagues, throw at 14 to 15 miles per hour with about 250 RPMs. My current arsenal, a Brunswick Ultra Zone, which is an asymmetric core, Brunswick Rattler, which is a symmetric core, Brunswick Avalanche Pearl, symmetric core, and the Tiger Stripe Viz-a-Ball. Thanks in advance. I look forward to your insight.
That was a serious question.
That was.
All right.
But I like all the detail you gave.
All right. Well, first, yes, as John said, thank you for being a loyal customer. We appreciate that. Second, you're left-handed. You should strike with anything. Core shape doesn't matter to you guys. I don't understand the question. You probably strike with your Tiger Viz-a-Ball. All right, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
If he sounds like he's a decent bowler, so he'll appreciate my sarcasm with him being left-handed. Yes, there is a difference in ball reaction from a symmetric to an asymmetrical core. We've talked about it. We've brought out some core shapes sometimes and gone over it. Sometimes it is personal preference. Other times you do want to take it into consideration when you're trying to fit a ball into an arsenal for a specific condition. In your case, you have a very specific arsenal that you have right now. It sounds like you don't overthink it. That's a pretty standard kind of progression of ball reaction there.
And he is looking for a specific oil condition.
Correct.
Heavier oil.
Yeah. Symmetric, we've talked about this before, like I said, symmetric cores tend to be smoother and a little bit more predictable, and they tend to do the same thing on a variety of lane conditions. You usually see a very consistent ball motion out of symmetrical cores. Asymmetrical cores can be much stronger. It doesn't mean that all asymmetrical cores are much stronger, but they can be, and they can be more angular, but they can also give, the reaction can be varied.
They can be jumpy, as we say.
Yeah, it can get a little jumpy. Sometimes people don't like asymmetricals because they think they're not as forgiving with their ball release or their hand. If you get out of the ball a little differently, you kind of tilt that weight block up on a different part. So some people feel that way. I don't concern myself with the layouts of, in my mind when I'm doing what you're trying to do, I don't really worry about picking a core to go with a layout. I worry about picking a ball to match up to that condition. If it's a symmetric or an asymmetrical, that's just what it is. I did make a mention in here though, because some people tend to forget this. The cover stock and surface preparation are still very, very, very dominant in ball motion. So we could take the core out of an Infinite Theory, let's say, put it in a plastic cover stock, and it's still going to go pretty straight. It's going to hit harder than a plastic ball would, but so cover stock and the surface prep, I think, are more dominant. And what I think you should do is find a ball that matches for that purpose. So for what you're looking for, you'll probably end up with a higher performance asymmetrical ball because you don't have anything in that high performance ball. Ultra Zone was an upper mid from Brunswick, but like you said, it is asymmetrical. So it sounds like you want something that has an overall higher hook rating and a stronger cover stock to help you with heavier volume patterns, which 9 times out of 10 will be an asymmetrical weight block.
Right.
Because that's how ball companies are doing their products these days. But balls that you mentioned, like the Prodigy is a beast. And it is a symmetrical weight block, but it gives you that steady, strong ball motion from front to back. So don't worry too much about the core. I would worry about fitting it into your arsenal. Fit it where you want it. Go by if you use bowlingballcom, you know our perfect scale. Obviously, we do ball reviews, so watch those things. Find a ball motion you like, and then once you find that, if it's symmetric or asymmetrical, go from there. Don't worry about it.
And don't be afraid to adjust cover stock to meet your needs.
Right. Yeah, you're looking for something that's going to hook, obviously. So any of the balls you mentioned will do that. Anything that you mentioned in your question will be stronger than your Ultra Zone, most likely. So just depends on how strong you want to get.
There you go. We try to be very, very thorough on that question.
You need a lefty, though.
You're not going to let that go, are you?
No, not at all.
All right. Thank you very much for the question. We hope we answered it. If you want to contact us,
you can email us at questions@talkbowling.com. Check us out on Twitter @talkbowling, or leave a comment on episode 84 or any past episode.
yes, anyway, we'll get that.
Can't leave on any future episode because they're not there.
Did you bring up Twitter? I wasn't listening.
I did. Tweet.
Did you get it out of order again?
I mixed it up on purpose.
Yeah, you mix it up on purpose. You edit the episode next time.
All right, I'm sorry, here we go. You can email us at questions@talkbowling.com. You can leave a comment on talkbowling.com, or you can tweet us @talkbowling.
There you go. So all the lower thirds that are right here are going to be on the second set, not the first set.
So picky sometimes.
Copy and paste is so much easier than trying to...
Fine, I'm sorry. Tell us about who's sponsoring us.
Who is sponsoring us?
This is Shoebuy.
I see that. This episode is brought to you by Shoebuy.com. Shoebuy.com is the world's largest site for shoes. They have over 750,000 products from 950 of the top name brands in all sizes, widths, colors for men, women, teens, and children. Shoebuy.com customers enjoy free shipping both ways on U.S. orders, and Talk Bowling viewers can save 10% on their purchase at Shoebuy.com by using promotion code TALK during checkout. Help support us by supporting our sponsors.
All right, here we go with the questions of the episodes.
Is that the new title for it?
I have no clue. We're going to come up with one, though. All right, what was the name of the first rubber ball ever produced, and what year was it introduced?
I should probably change that before I put the episode up.
I'd leave it there. What the name? What the name? The answer to that question was Ever True, and it was released in 1905.
Which, if you watched a couple episodes ago, you already heard.
You already knew that, so hopefully you were paying attention.
Statisticians.
Yes. And the new question of the week is, why was the game 9-pin eventually changed to the 10-pin game we know today?
It's a very interesting answer, actually.
You go ahead with the closing. I'm going to read it.
All right. In closing, please, do you have anything you want to talk about? New balls, new videos?
Well, we can talk. We'll reiterate that we're doing the Black Panther this coming week, or this week, I guess, is it next week's episodes. We're doing the Black Panther, and we are shooting both of the new Karmas, the Karma Solid and the Karma Pearl. So look for those ball videos coming soon. I believe the Karma is probably going to be somewhere around the end of the month, early part of April. It doesn't have a specific release date because of the entry level of performance it is. And the Black Panther, I believe, is shipping now. They were just a little behind in getting that ball, so we will get that out as quick as we can.
Sounds good. I actually have a fun question. Well, not fun. It's informative question. If you can go to talkbowling.com and leave a comment on episode 84, I would like to know if you guys bowl in the summer. Do you bowl league in the summer? If not, is it because your center's closed?
Or because you play golf.
Because you golf?
Or because you just don't want to bowl.
Or is it because you bowled so many weeks in the winter? This
Sounds curious.
This 36-week thing in the winter is killing me. So, just curious.
It's taking its toll on me too.
Yeah, it must be nice. I want to know what people do in the summer. We know bowling.
Well, personal.
Well, not what you do. Do you bowl? So, be interesting what people have to say on that. All right. In closing, please remember that bowlingballcom is free shipping on every item every day. No hidden handling fees, no packaging fees. The price shown on the product page is the price you pay at checkout. No surprises.
Right. Check it out.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks.